Hi everyone, it's Carol here, the founder of the Sleep Success Academy. In today's video, I wanted to do some tapping and really help you calm that anxiety that you have before bed. So a lot of us, we might not feel the anxiety all day because we're go, go, go. And when nighttime comes, the anxiety can ramp up. And the anxiety can be for a multitude of reasons. Like it could be because I fear that I won't be able to sleep tonight. The anxiety could be because you're anxious about a presentation you have to do the next day. Like, regardless of what the anxiety is about, what we're focusing on in this video is just the fact that anxiety is showing up at bedtime. So I'm going to talk you through a routine of tapping, and I'm going to add some resources in there, and I'm going to add some external orienting because that's how I like to do it. And the tapping technique we're going to use is holding the truth on what we're currently feeling, or I like to say holding the truth on what our nervous system is currently feeling, because logically we might know that there's no reason for us to feel anxiety in that moment, but our nervous system somehow has this anxiety in it. So I'm going to use very broad language, and I want you to insert your own words in there. So I'll use some words, but I want you to really like focus on what's happening for you. And so we're going to just start by tapping on the side of the hand. And if you don't know anything about tapping, I'm going to link below in the description a tapping challenge playlist that I have. And so you can learn more about tapping and how you can incorporate it in your everyday life. But for now, we're focusing on this anxiety that shows up at bedtime or in the evening, or you might have the anxiety all day. And so you can use the same technique we're going to do here for that. I want you to be more specific in the time and place. So, like this anxiety that I'm feeling before bed, in this present moment, the anxiety that I'm feeling. And so, I guess I'm creating this playlist as something you would do as you're getting ready to go to bed at night. And you could do the same, but just imagine it during the day and still focus on the sensations that are happening in your body. All right, so what is the first step for me would be creating that holding the truth statement. So for me, a holding the truth statement could be, even though I have this anxiety and I'm not sure what it's about, right here, right now, I'm okay. Right, so I'm being honest. I have this anxiety, not quite sure what it's about. I'm doing the best that I can. And even though I'm having this anxiety right now, it's in my chest, right? That just showed up for me. And right here, right now, I'm okay. I have this anxiety right now. I am not sure what it's about, but I'm feeling this anxiety right now as I'm getting ready for bed. Maybe you do know what it's about and you can insert that there. I'm having this anxiety because I'm afraid I won't sleep tonight. Or maybe you're having this anxiety because I have a big presentation to do tomorrow and I didn't work enough on it, right? Whatever that reason. Oh, all right, this anxiety in my chest. And then I like to take a moment after that and just kind of like um get a cup of coffee here or water, whatever it is, take a drink of something. And I'm just gonna want to focus in the room that I'm in. So if you're doing this at nighttime, you might be in your bedroom and just kind of look around your bedroom. Go, okay, I'm orienting to my bedroom. This is a safe place to sleep, right? But I'm still feeling anxious. So then I would do another round and I would name the truth of what I'm feeling. So even though that round of tapping didn't really touch my anxiety, right here, right now, I'm okay. And even though I'm still anxious about what if I don't sleep tonight, right here, right now, I am safe. And even though I am still anxious, yeah, I choose to acknowledge that the anxiety is here right now. Right? I'm still anxious. I am still anxious. And you can add more words here. You can stay with I'm still anxious. That's the truth, right? Still anxious. Still anxious. Not sure I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. Anxiety is going to get in the way of my sleep tonight. That's the thought that came to my mind, right? I'm just being honest with like, ooh, I'm still anxious. Yeah, not sure that sleep will come to me when I'm this anxious. I'm still anxious. So that would be considered the second round of tapping. And then I would want to do the same thing. So I'm going to either want to grab some water, focus on, my external environment. And now I'm going to add a resource to this. So resources for me, it's my heated blanket. I never really sit or do a call without having my blanket for me. I just kind of rub it on my legs, feel the texture of it. It's very soothing. And why do we want to add resources at this point? Because when we're having anxiety, our nervous system is letting us know that it needs soothing. It needs for us to listen to it. It needs to just feel like we care, kind of in the way. And so I've done a few rounds of tapping. So some of you, your anxiety might have gone right down right away just by acknowledging that it was there. And sometimes we need a little bit more help. So I'm using a resource here of my blanket, but it could be anything. A resource could be like a teddy bear or just the comfy pajamas, or it could just be, I don't know, like a candle lit in your room or soft music playing that is soothing to your nervous system, right? Right. So we would do another round. So now I'm going to ask you, check in. Are you still feeling nervous, anxious about not being able to sleep? Is that all still there? And it's very possible that your mind went all the way to something else like, oh my God, I remember in last week when this happened at work and all of a sudden you're having that. So what I would say to that is we just got a clue of what your nervous system might be holding on to that it wants to release the anxiety from. So you might want to, here's where you get to make a decision. Okay, I'm acknowledging that that event just popped into my mind, meaning that there's some unprocessed emotions with that event. So I can now bring that event in and say, even though I had this event pop into my mind, name the event, the time when, I'm going to make it up. So and so left the toilet seat up, right? Feeling all this frustration in my body right here, right now, I'm safe. And even though I'm remembering that event, so I would do the same thing. I would go and see if you can calm down that frustration. And a lot of times, that is what the actual activation in our nervous system is. It's not about going to sleep, but it could be about something else that happened. And I haven't given my system time to process that event yet. And now that I'm feeling maybe better, more quieter, it's got some distance from it, it's always going to want to pop back up in order to be released. And so I would do a few rounds of tapping on that. And then I would check in again with my nervous system. Are we feeling calmer? Am I ready to go to sleep? And then I like to do a celebration round. So like it could sound something like this. And I know I'm giving you it could sound like because this is a practice that we do in the Better Sleep community where you get really good at doing your own tapping, being your own practitioner. So for me, a success round or a celebration round at the end would be like, even though I came into my bedroom with quite a bit of anxiety, kind of recognize what it's about now. And I'm inviting sleep to come into my bedroom tonight or in my body. Right? Even though I had some anxiety, I know what it's about now. It's okay for my nervous system to take a break. And even though, yeah, I might still have a little bit of anxiety, but I know I'm okay. And I know there's nothing I can do about that tonight. Right? So I invite sleep in. Yeah, I invite sleep in. I know that my bed is comfy. I know that I can deal with that issue tomorrow. Maybe I need to journal about it. Maybe I need to write a note. And aha, that just popped in. Oh, this is how I could deal with that. Make a note, write it down, put it somewhere so you'll see it tomorrow. And then come back and just kind of tune into yourself and be proud that you took the time to do some tapping. You took the time to deal with the anxiety that's showing up at bedtime and you figure out what it was about, right? So this is how we would add tapping on a regular basis because it's like anything, if you want to lose weight and you eat one salad, well, you're not going to drop the 50 pounds you're wanting to drop or even the 2 pounds you're wanting to drop with one salad. If you want to run a marathon, it's not because you went out training once for a 5K run that you're going to be able to run that marathon. It's the same with tapping and our nervous system health. It's not because we've done something once that we see the results. Keep thinking of that. Like, okay, I did some tapping. I didn't see a whole lot of results. Where we're training your nervous system to learn this new tool, just like if you were dieting, you would learn to eat healthier food. It's just a healthy way for you to take care of yourself. So the more you do this, the more you bring regulation to your nervous system, and then the better you sleep. So that's it for me today. If you have any questions about tapping or anything else, just don't forget to email me at support@sleepsuccessacademy.com. I'd love to hear from you.